You want to wait?
I'm good. It's a pretzel, so it's extra.
Extra salty. Today is Tuesday, so it's time for a Tag Tuesday. Tracy over at Trials of a Long Hair Girl is the one that always does these tags. But Tracy is going to have shoulder surgery, and I can tell her from experience living with Jim, and my brother Mike had it, and my brother-in-law Don had it. It's quite the journey.
It is.
It's quite painful. So she's in contact with Joan over at Joan's Pointed Plate and Kim over at Girl on Her Phone. And I had suggested to Joan that maybe the three of us could figure out a way to keep the tags going so that she doesn't put so much pressure on Tracy. So once she's feeling better, Tracy definitely will be taking these back. And so we were trying to think of different ways that we could do it. And so I'm going to do it this week. I came up with some tag questions. I didn't know what to call it. The site I was looking at was called Funny Icebreaker Questions, but I'm just going to call it What Do You Think, or either or I'll think of something. You'll see it in the title because I don't know what I'm going to call it. I did offer a suggestion to Joan and Kim, but I don't remember what it was, so I'll have to look at the email and see what it is that I sent to them. I know, getting old. I really am getting old.
I didn't even shave.
But so Jimmy can't tag Kim because Kim already has the questions.
I know.
And she can't tag you when she does the questions because
that's
the way it's going to go. So we have to wait for Tracy to come back and start doing them. But I will list the questions in the description box below so you don't have to write them down as you're going along, Valerie. Because Valerie Reese, we forgot one question last week. I forget which one it was, but we forgot it, and I noticed it when I was writing in the questions in the description box that we had forgotten one.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was. That was last week. You want me to remember from last week? I can't remember from yesterday. Ask me something from 50 years ago. I'll remember.
Boom. On top of it.
On top of it. But no, I can't. But anyway, I'm going to tag, obviously, Valerie Reese and Mary Fran over at No Excuses and Liz over at 23 Points a Day. You want to tag anybody?
I'm just learning everyone's names, so.
It'll take him a while.
It takes me a little bit.
So anyway, number first. Here we go. Number first. Number one. If you could be any animal, what would it be, and why would you choose that animal?
Any animal.
I would be a cat because they're very independent. They don't really, they're like, whatever. Make sure I got food, make sure I got water, make sure I got a bathroom facility. I'm fine.
I would say a dog.
Oh, dogs are needy.
Well, yeah, but you get anything you want. Go to sleep. You can sleep all day if you want.
That's what cats do. They sleep all day.
You get up, someone feeds you. You go for walks. You don't take a cat for a walk.
Yeah, no. But when you go somewhere, the dog goes crazy, like, oh my God, they left. They're going to come back. They're going to come back. And then when they come back, they go all excited. Oh, they came back. The cat goes, okay, go.
Yeah, but the cat's annoying.
No, the cat's not annoying. I love my cat. Well, I don't have a cat now, but I love my cat.
I was going to say, where is it at? I haven't seen it.
I know. I'm going to get a cat one day. So anyway, he'd be a dog, I'd be a cat. Oh, it could be dog cat. Or cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. I hate that cartoon. Who is that? Christy loves cat dog.
Yes, Christy loves cat
dog. Number two, if you could be any flavor of ice cream, what flavor and why? Think of that while I go figure out who that is. I'm sure it's a telemarketer.
No. I would be...
Yes, a telemarketer.
I don't even know what, other than chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, I don't even know what...
I would be Rocky Road because there's a lot of nuts in it. There's nuts and marshmallows. I'd be Rocky Road because that would describe who I am, a Rocky Road type of person.
I would say...
Well, you're definitely not vanilla, which is just like plain, although that's his favorite. No, well, you like strawberry too.
Yes, actually French vanilla. I would go with French vanilla.
French vanilla. For obvious reasons.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Number three, who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
My favorite cartoon character would
I had to think about this. I wrote these questions down and I didn't think of answers because I wanted to be fresh off the spot with them. But my favorite cartoon character...
I'd say Batman.
I would say Woody Woodpecker because I love birds.
Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. Popeye.
Oh, Popeye.
I love Popeye.
I would either want to be Woody Woodpecker or Boo Boo the bear from Yogi Bear.
Boo Boo always annoyed me.
No, I like Boo Boo because Boo Boo always is just kind of hanging out. Okay,
Yeah, no. He's like, hey, let's do whatever you want, man.
That's not Jimmy. What is your favorite movie quote?
I wish Samantha was here because she could just look at you and go, duh.
Well, I know what it is, but you got to say it.
It's from Forrest Gump. when he came home and he had all the ping pong like stuff like sponsors in his house, and he's like, "What's all this?" And then he says, "Oh, it's all the sponsors. If you say you like this, you get all this money." And then the next day he says, "When I was in China, I just loved playing ping pong with my Flexolite ping pong paddle." I don't know why it's my favorite quote.
We hear that a lot.
Yes.
My favorite movie quote is, well, I got two, but my favorite one is, for a clownfish, he's not very funny.
No, I don't.
I love that one. And also I like
your other one,
we're going to need a bigger boat.
which I never got that.
I love that one. Those are my two favorite lines. My two favorite movie quotes.
No.
What was my other one?
I knew you.
Oh, I knew you. For Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. There's so many of them in that movie, too.
There
You're
is.
going the wrong way. How do they know what way we're going?
There is a lot in that one, but you always say, I knew you.
You're like your own Chatty Cathy doll. Hello. Oh, don't get me started on movie quotes. Number 5. What TV family would you like to be a member of, and why? Mine would be Modern Family because I just think that I love the interaction of them all.
Yes,
and,
I would.
And the fact that they all
the same?
We could both pick the same.
Yes,
I just think that they're so down to earth.
Yes,
they're just so family oriented. I really do like that. That would be.
I would love to just hang out, like if they were real life. I know they're characters.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with Phil. Don't we?
I mean, I would like to hang out with all of them, but I would rather hang out with. I always forget their names. The gay ones.
Mitchell and Cam.
Mitchell and Cam.
Yeah.
I would love just Cam. I would love to.
I'd just hang out with Cam.
I would like to.
It's so hard to believe that Cam is not homosexual.
Oh, I know.
It's just so hard to believe. He just plays.
And I liked his shirt so much that whenever Samantha gets me a dress shirt, she gets me the exact shirts he wears. Love them shirts.
I love that. I do love that show. I watch it sometimes on replay. I would. So sad to see it go. Sometimes it gets to the point that you got to let it go, but. Number 6, if you were a superhero, what would your powers be? My superhero power would be that there would be no more hate and hunger in the world.
It's not a superpower.
That's a superpower. That's like, right, yes. To me.
Is that a superpower?
To me, that's a superpower. I can pick whatever superpower I want.
You can't just make that happen.
If I had superpower, I could go, and it could happen. That's what I want to do. Is my superpower is go, and it would eliminate all.
My superpower would be reality and come up to you and go, no, that's not how it works. No. I would say.
Or my other superpower would be to be able to speak any language I want to speak. And I would especially like to use it in an elevator or something when somebody is talking about you, but in their own language.
Right.
So that when they get all done, you could answer them.
I've always wanted to do that.
Like you could say, I know what you were saying, whatever. But no, my superpower would be to go.
I would say my superpower would be whatever I thought, I got.
That's not a superpower either then.
It's just as much as yours is.
But
if you could feed and clothe the world, I can think of something and have it.
Well, I just don't want any poverty in the world. It just doesn't seem right that like 1% of our population has all the money in the world, and then the other 99% have to scrimp and save and all that. And
I can go into like different
chisel on, but
we're
not a political channel.
We're not a political channel.
So we're not going to do that. Number 7, what would you do if you found $100 on the ground in the parking lot?
Put it in my pocket.
See, I can do that.
I would look around and go, is this anybody's? Is anybody's? No? Okay.
I actually would go into the store. I really would. I would go in the store. If it's a mall, I'm going to keep the money because how do I?
No, if
I'm at the grocery store, I'll go into the grocery store and say, I found some money. Can I leave my name and number? If somebody comes to you saying they lost their money, they can call me and I'll let them know.
Yeah, so the lady she's giving it to is taking it home.
No, I'm not giving them the money. I'm holding the money. I'm just going to say,
okay,
I found some money in the parking lot. If somebody said that they lost some money, here's my phone number. Have them call me, and if it's the right amount of money, and they, if I lost $100 bill, I'm going to know I lost $100 bill.
No, if I find it in the park, the only time I'm honest with stuff like that is if I'm like paying for something and I notice, oh hey, you forgot to ring this up, or you gave me too much change back when I'm right there. Then I'll say something. But if I'm fair game. Once I walk away from the register, whatever I find is mine.
That reminds me of one time when Jim and I were, more than once, but we would go someplace and like if the clerk made a mistake, I would always say, oh no, that should be like $3 more or something. We get in the car and Jim would say, why did you say something? It's their mistake. They should know this, blah, blah. Every time we always got into not a fight, but an argument because he always thought, you're just too darn honest. That's just not, you don't need to be doing that. And I go, well, it's like I just feel better. And so we were buying a car. And the guy was figuring it all out, and he was doing the stuff. And I was just at that because we had a major fight the day before. We had gone to Burger King, and the guy had shorted himself $3.72. And so I gave him the $3.72, and then your dad says, we could have got the burger, all that. So we're going, and when the guy was writing up the thing for the car, he made a mistake of like $250. In their favor, not our favor.
Oh, okay.
And so when we got in the car, I said, you'd be really proud of me, Jim. The guy made a mistake, and I didn't say a word. And he said, really? Really? How much? And I said, $250. And you didn't say a word. And I said, I did not say a word because you know what? You told me with the Burger King yesterday. You were mad about the Burger King, and I thought, I'm never going to do it again. Ticky-lock, throw the key away. I'm not going to say a word. He says, oh, my gosh, that's so good. I'm just so proud of you. And I says, oh, okay. So then we were at someplace and we were friends and that, and he says, and Sandra, he always calls me Sandra, and Sandra was like, I was really proud of her. She finally kept her mouth shut and she didn't say anything, and you know what, we made $250 today on my car. And I go, no, the dealership made $250 because they made a mistake. What? He said, why didn't you say something? I said, because you told me not to say a word. Well, obviously he called the people up and they fixed it, but no, I showed him, so he never complained after that. Because he knew I was going to do it. Because it's stealing, It's like I tell my kids when they were growing up, if you have to cheat to get anywhere in life, is it really worth it? It's just not worth it.
Well, some things.
No, nothing. Like if you cheated a game, can you really claim victory at the end?
Yes.
It's a hollow victory. It's not a real victory.
Depends what game we're talking about. If it's Monopoly, I'll cheat all day.
All right. Number 8. What do you spend too much time doing?
Watching YouTube.
I do spend a lot of time. I watch too much time watching TV. I really do.
I've watched so much YouTube that even like my recommended things, I'm like, no. Seen that, done that.
No, what do I spend too much? I do spend too much time watching TV. I really do. Number 9, what don't you spend enough time doing? Well, I don't spend enough time really.
I would say straightening up. You know what I mean? Like
cleaning the house.
Not like cleaning the house, but you know how sometimes it's like, there's a couple dishes in there, I should really do it. I'm just going to sit here. Like that kind of thing.
I don't think I spend enough time. I used to, before the pandemic, when I grocery shopped and that I always got extra food and dropped it off at the food pantry. And during this time when it really was the time I should have really been doing it, I didn't spend enough time.
Well, I don't think they would have let you.
No, I think you could still drop it off. Well, I would buy like fresh fruit and produce and stuff like that because they get enough canned goods and stuff like that, but they always are looking for fresh vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to start doing now. That's because I didn't spend enough time doing that.
You're buying fruits and giving it away? You can stop by my house.
You have enough money to buy your fruit. This is for people that really are in need.
Well, just use your superpower.
I could use my superpower. If I had that superpower, then I wouldn't need to do it. But my superpower now is going to the store using my money to buy stuff. And
that is a superpower.
So there you go. Number 10, What do you regret not doing? And if so, why haven't you done it yet? Well, everybody knows my answer. I've regretted that I waited so long to lose my weight and why I haven't lost my 100 pounds yet, which I should have lost by now. And I regret that I haven't done it yet because it's just, and why I haven't done it is because I haven't been 100% committed. But as far as my life, I don't regret anything.
I was going to say, I don't really regret anything in my life. So
no. I think the only thing I regret is that I didn't have more children. I really wish I would have had more children.
Oh, calm down there.
Yeah. The will is all intact. You're all set. I don't plan on having any more children now.
We got the death book. We need a book this thick if you had more kids.
Yes, but no, that would be my only thing. I just, I can't, anybody can look at their life and see that there's stuff that they regretted. Really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for the most part, no.
No.
You learn from it.
I guess. Move on.
It's not a regret if you learn from it.
That's true. But, I don't know. Anyway, those are our questions. I'll have to look online on my email to figure out what I did call this tag. But you'll see it in the description box, whatever it was called.
Can't wait to see.
I'm trying to think. Would you rather? What is your, I don't know what I...
No, it would be...
Well,
they're not icebreaker.
They're not icebreaker questions. No. But that's the thing I looked on, the website I looked at to find it. I can't wait to see what Joan and Kim come up with in the next couple of weeks, because this one wasn't that great. But, I tried. I'm no Tracy, that's for sure.
No.
I'm no Tracy.
I'm always laughing at those questions, like, whoa, where did that come from?
Tracy, I don't know where she comes up with her questions, but she comes up with some really thought-provoking questions. But anyway... So once again, I will have the questions in the description box, and I am tagging Valerie Reese, Liz over at Valerie Reese at Valerie Reese, Liz at 23 points a day, and Mary Fran at No Excuses. So if you're new to my channel, which is now Jimmy's channel too.
Hey, you gotta share.
On Tuesdays and Wednesdays at least.
And Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Like,
comment,
subscribe,
share.
We'll talk to you guys. Well, you'll see us tomorrow.
Yes.
And then again next week.